Well, hello, and welcome back to Cozy Couch Corner for another episode of Tea and Darrow. And it's sort of mixed here. It's the wind, though. The wind went down yesterday. It went right down, and overnight it was fine. And then it picked up again this morning. So if you hear it, it's blowing down the chimney and round and making noises. The sky was really grey and horrible, and that way earlier it was really dark and heavy. It's been raining, but this way now, over this side, it's breaking through with the blue, so I can just see this tiny strip of sky, which is nice, and it's a bit brighter. It's brightened it up over here a bit. Not much in the way of animals, and not really many birds, possibly because of the wind. I think I saw Did I see a seagull chasing a crow or a crow chasing a seagull? Nicely, they weren't like fighting. And that's about it. No singing birds, no tweety birds, no sparrows, no starlings. I haven't seen the starlings for a little bit. I mean, maybe they mooch around different places. I mean, I reckon probably everything's trying to stay a bit low at the minute with the wind. Yeah. And it's cold, it makes it colder in the house. And I had the central heating on for a bit, and then it didn't get the temperature up very much in here. And I just thought, oh, stuff it. I've still got the electric fire hours lent, so that came out. I thought, right, I'll put that on. That'll warm the room up a bit. Well, we've got daylight, and I've got the solar energy. I didn't do a very good job of fire yesterday. My wood burner, it failed. I had several attempts at it, but I'm running out of matches. So it's like I got to a point where I go, right, I'll just put a blanket on and save me matches, because it might be a colder day or something that I really, really, really need it. But I could have done with it. So anyway, I'm heating the room up now with the electric fire, and it should keep some of the heat in it. In fact, it's pretty good at keeping the heat in, to be fair. It's just getting the temperature up. And of course, rooms always heat from the top down, so you have to heat the top up first till it sort of gets down to my sitting level. So at least if I fail at fire again today, I've warmed the room up a bit. So yeah, oh dear. For some reason, and I don't know if it's me or if it's to do with how it draws and when it draws and what the weather's doing, but sometimes it works too well. It's like blimey scary flames, and sometimes it just goes, no, I can't really be bothered. And I never know why it's one way or the other. So I know you light it, you have the flames got long enough, you've got to warm the flue up apparently. But I can usually tell when I close the door that it's drawing. But yeah, so saving me matches because I'm running out. And I did have one of those piezoelectric. Was it piezoelectric? One of those piezoelectric rechargeable candle lighters. But it used to burn my eyes. It's like using welding. In the end, I threw it out because I decided it wasn't safe. I mean, I tried not to look at it and do it, but somehow managed to hurt my eyes and just decided it's not something I want around, something that can hurt people's eyes. But it was like that sort of welding thing, and I didn't think that was safe. And you couldn't look at it. If I was trying to light a candle, I couldn't look at it to do it. So it was like, and I couldn't necessarily keep it steady. Anyway, got rid of that because I just decided it's not safe. I think I've got another candle lighter that you have to fill with gas, but I didn't have the gas for it. I've got another lighter that's so old it won't light anymore. I think some of it's corroded in the top, so I can't get a flame out of that. So yeah, so I'm budgeting my matches at the minute. Somewhere I've got one of those flint survival things, but I have no idea where I put that. I might have to go and hunt for that because I might need that. Oh dear. Anyway, I'll get on with the tarot. Okay. Do you want the one on the bottom? Because I've just seen it accidentally. Yeah. Do you want it that way up? No. Do you want the one behind it? Okay. Want it up, right. Okay, 7 of Wands. Why do we seem further away today? Because I'm sitting back already, that's why, isn't it? Because everything looks smaller and seems further away. Yes, that's because I sat back, didn't I? Right. Oh, yeah. Do you want the one behind that? No. Do you want the one on the top? No. Okay. This way up. Yeah, okay. It's our friend, the Knight of Cups again. Right. 7 of Wands, which I would normally read as grit and determination. And again, we've got the sun behind it. So we know we're heading for our happy place. I say happy place, it doesn't have to be geographical. Our happy place. The bright future. The yeah. So what are you telling me about this? We've done the hard work. Are we? And we're still doing the hard work, apparently. I thought I was going to say, "Oh, you've done it. Sit back." No, we're still carrying on with grit and determination. So we're still, yeah, putting the effort in. We're still putting the effort in. We're still putting the effort in to get on with whatever we're getting on with, to get on with life, to do what we can in our circumstances to work towards our goals. I'm getting a big yes for that. And it is about understanding what we can do within our circumstances and what we actually have control over. Because some things are not dependent on us, and there are things you can do in the situation that you're in, and there are things that you can't do at the moment. And I have to go on to the other card because that's what the other card's about. But the Knight of Cups recently has been about we're standing still, even though we're not standing still completely because we're putting some effort in. But the circumstances around us will change. The tide's going out. We'll be on dry land. We'll be where we want to be. So it's getting on with it at the moment, knowing we're working towards our goals, what we want, what's going to give us a bright, happy life more than now. Some people are feeling overwhelmed by the circumstances, like being overwhelmed by the sea or a wave. Yeah, some people feel it's just wave after wave after wave just coming over them. Been there. Yeah, sometimes it gets like that, or it feels like that. But this is telling us that we have to keep plodding on. And plodding on, doing what we're doing, plodding on, looking at what's in our control and what we can do. And the circumstances around us are changing. And I've got 3 months. We've had this before. I'm not sure what time we had on it, up to 3 months. So that doesn't mean that nothing's going to happen till the end of 3 months. That means that there's a 3-month period in which circumstances should start changing. And often it's not perceptible to start with. And a lot of it we can't see ourselves, can we? A lot of what's going on around us, we don't necessarily see it happening. That's getting us to a position where we can move forward easily. It's about taking the obstacles out of the way. which is not necessarily in our control, but the obstacles are going to be taken out of the way, which we got ages ago in the reading when I went off and had this, I could vision this weird windy road and the obstacles being removed. Do you want to do anything about the eagle? No. Okay. It's not about... No. Okay. Why does it look like he's holding a pancake? Is the pancake relevant? The pancake is relevant, but I'm not sure why the pancake is relevant. It's another one of those, I haven't noticed that before, and I'm sure that it's not really supposed to be a pancake, but it looks like a pancake. Right. Make do with what you've got at the moment. Things are going to improve. I mean, if you got crap all money and you're struggling for food, water pancakes, flour and water. Cook them any way you can. You can cook them anyway. Cook them in the oven when you got something on. Cook them in the microwave. Cook them in the pan. Anything. Flour and water. If you're struggling, make it about the consistency of thick cream, like thick pouring cream, and cook it. If you've got nothing else, throw some sugar at it. You can eat it on its own. Put a bit of salt in it if you want. But I'm getting pancakes. I'm getting... but things are going to improve, yeah. And that's it then. There we are then.